let's start the discussion. In the last session, we already started with the concept of files, and we also completed how to write the data, how to read the data. We got it. If we go to that, this is the what we did last class: writing the data and then reading the data from the file. Okay. So let us write down one more example. Write down, students. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will accept any file name. Which will accept any file name. Which will accept any file name. Which will accept any file name and display its content. And display its content. And display its content. Display its content. What is the meaning of that, students? So we say enter a file name. Look at, students, enter a file name. So I'll say, for example, data or file write example 1.py. File write example 1.py. So the program should show the total code of this entire file. The total code of that entire file. It is like yesterday's class only. Taking the file name and then reading that entire data from the file and showing on the console. That's the topic here. So let me go to the PyCharm and I'll start that. So here, let me close this part. Here, close this. So I will take it as 7 AM files. There I will take up this data. A lot of examples in the previous class. Now I'm taking new and file display content. File display content dot py. File display content dot py. Program for displaying the content of file. Program for displaying the content of the file. So first we need to do what? Accept the file name. First we need to do what? Accept the file name. How do I get it? File name is equal to input of enter the file name. Enter the file name. To view its content. To view its content. So I need to go for it. How do I do this now? This file I must open into which mode? Read mode. How do I open it? With open file name, comma what? R mode. As what? FP. So this file may be there, may not be there. So I will write it into where? Right. And I will write this case. And I'm writing which block I will write it? Accept the block I will write it. What is the accept block? File not found error. File import file does not exist. File does not exist, students. Okay. So that exception part is over. Simple. So file name is pointed by what now? FP. How do you read this FP? File data is equal to FP dot what is the function name? Read. Now I will print the content. So simply I will print it. Content of file. So I'll print it. Print content of file. There I will print it in middle of it. Print of which data? File data. So whatever the file you enter, that particular file will be shown. So here, let us go to the place and try to run. Any file name you enter. So enter the file name to display its content. So here, I will go for what? hyd.info. See, students, the file name which is available small letter here. Don't think that we are entering capital letter and it is going to be different. So as far as the operating system is concerned, either small case or lower case, it is going to be same. So it is going to be taken as what? Its content is displayed. Now I want to go for one more content. I want to take it. For example, I want to take up file open example2.py. I want to enter. So let us run again. File open example2.py. So I'm getting the file open example2.py. Let us go to one big program. I will take it. Go to the Python program, 7 AM folder. So here somewhere else there is a loops. There is a loops here, and somewhere else there is a student marks report example.py. It's a big program, So that you take it, try to run it. So here I'm writing complete path. You need to mention, students. You need to mention what? A complete path. So I wrote it complete path. I'm saying student. What is that file name? Marks report example.py. Complete code is showing. Very, very important. Content of the file. Complete file is showing to show. Are you following me? Yes. Now I will go for one more thing. I will go for that. One Java file I want to show you. So in my system, any Java file is there, I will look into that. So backup. So here somewhere else D colon. It's backup. Here again. Here we are backup. Somewhere else. So there is a Java. Under that ABST program 7.py. So ABST PROC 7.py. So I'm going to write it ABST PROC 7.py 7.java. So it is going to show the Java program also here. Complete Java program is showing now. Complete Java program is showing now. I hope you are understanding the meaning of it. Whichever file you like it, you can go for it. Even you can enter the file also. What I want to do, for example, go to that 7 a.m. files, notes, that index of files. I want to get it. Index of files dot, index of files dot. So enter this path. I'll write it. Index of files dot txt. It is going to show the complete text file. That is our index. Complete text file it is going to be shown. So first content, second content, all the content are coming. Even MS Word document is there. That also will be shown. Total information will be shown. Very much useful thing. So we'll move to the further now. Online students, are you following students? Is it clear? Write down one more example. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will copy, which will copy, which will copy the content of one file into, which will copy the content of one file into, which will copy the content of one file into another file. Important. Which will content of one file into, which will copy the content of one file into, which will copy the content of one file into another file. Important. Which will copy the content of one file into another file. Which will copy the content of one file into another file. So what is the program here? Program for copying the content of one file into another file. How do you do this now? How do you copy the content of one file into another file? How many files are required? This is one file where it is contained is there. This is called a source file, SRC file, where it contains the data. And one more file is there called what destination file, source file. And next is called what destination file. And the source file is going to copy its content. Source file is going to copy its content to where? Destination file. So this source file must be opened in which mode? So how do you copy in the exam? How do you copy in the exam? Two answer sheets are required. Answer sheet 1, answer sheet 2. So somebody else is copying your answer. So he will open your answer sheet in which mode? Read mode. And he will open his answer sheet in which mode? Write mode. So what is the process going on? Reading, writing, until total data over or not. So how many files I have to open? 2 files. What is the file name 1? Which file? Source file. Must be opened in. Yes, must be opened in read mode. Next, the file number 2. DST file, destination file. Must be opened in. Yes, must be opened in write mode. Good. And I need to go for what? Read the data from where? Source file. Write that data to destination file. Okay. Destination file. That's all. That finishes the copy process, right or not? That finishes the copy task. So I'm going to move to the further. So students, I will move to the further. File copy. So I'll say here file copy example1.py. So tell me, how do you do this now? Program for copying the content of source, copying the content of one file into another file. So another file. This another file is nothing but destination file. This is destination file, and the source file is nothing but one file. I'm going to write it as source file. This is for your understanding purpose. Tell me students, SRC file is equal to input of enter source file. Okay. Next, that source file I must open it to which mode? Don't immediately accept the destination file, students. Why? Because if source file is not there, accepting of destination file is waste of time or not? So destination file, don't accept the destination file immediately. First you open the source file in which mode? Read mode. With the open SRC file, what? Or as what? Read RP. Read pointer. Once this file is there, I will write moreover one try and accept block also. Writing one try and accept block also. This accept block. As usual, I will be taking it. So here I am taking this part. Right. So once this is done with open, if it is there, it will come to which line? If this file is there, it will come to line number 6. In 6th part, what should I do? In 6th line, what should I do? I need to accept which file? Destination file I need to accept. Destination file I will accept. After when I am accepting destination file, when source file successfully opened in read mode. Destination file must be opened in which mode? So again I will write with open. See, with open, again one more with open. What is the file name? Destination file, comma what? Yeah. Because I want to write multiple files content over there. Okay now? What is that now? Open the source file in read mode. Open the destination file in write mode. That is append mode I opened it. What do you do? Read the data from which file? Source file. How do you read? src file data, src file data is equal to, come on, rp dot read. Who is pointing to source file? rp dot read will read the complete data or not? That data. Right. Which data? Right. src file data. src file data to which file? Destination file. Destination file. How to write it? Who is pointing to destination file? WP. WP dot what is the function name? Write of which file data? src file data. src file data. src file data. That's all. Read the data from source file. Write the data to the destination file. Print off what is this? Source file. Come on. Source file content. Source file content copied into where? Destination file. Destination file. So destination file. Okay. So done. Finished. So this is completed. This is reading the data from source file, writing the data to the destination file. Try to run, students. Here. So here also destination file. Be careful. Enter here. Enter the source file. hyd.info. Source file is there. That's what is asking destination file. What I'm going to write it? Sample.data. Sample.data. Some name. Some file name you take it. Some file name. This is a destination file. So hyd.info is opened in which mode? hyd.info is opened in which mode? Read mode. Okay. If it is there, it is accepting the destination file. That file I am opening into where? A mode, append mode. Why? Because for not only one value to be entered, multiple values I want to transfer. Read the data from source file, which is having some data about the description of Hyderabad. But I'm writing the same data to what? Destination file with respect to FP. So you are going to get the message. So what the message is coming? Source file content copied into where? Destination file. So we'll check it out. So what is created? Sample.data. Available or not? Click on that, students. See, students. Is it sample.data file? Which is containing the data like this. Which is containing the data like this. hyd.info is there. You see hyd.info is containing the same data again. Right or not? Two files are adjacent to each other. Two files are adjacent to each other. Okay. Try to run one more time. Now you go for copying one content of the file. What is the content of the file I'm interested? So copy the index. So I'm writing here. I'm writing index of files. Index of files. Dot what? txt. Destination file. Sample dot what? Data. It is also copied. It is also copied. See that sample dot data is already containing some data here about our Hyderabad. The next is called what? File index also copied or not? This is also copied. This is also copied. From where it is copied, mom? Sample.data contains the previous file, plus also contains this data also. I hope you are following. Right. Let us go to that. One Java program you copy. One Java program you copy. So let us go to the Java program copy. So take it, that entire file which I said to you. There I will go to. So I will go to this place. Here I will take a. There is a Java program. Some content you take it. So I'm writing here called what? ABSTPROG is 7. Copy this entire absolute path. Students, careful. ABSTPROG 7.7.java. 7.java. For example, if you say .py, which was not there. Which was not there. What is coming? File does not exist. File does not exist. You run it again. You say, I'm writing ABSTPROG 7.java. It is there. Then only destination file is asking. Sample.data. It is perfectly copied. Copied. The content is copied. Say sample.data. Open it. Already some data is available. Copied from Hyderabad file. Copied one text file. And next is called what? Here after finishing that. Java program is also copied. Java program is also copied. Most powerful program this is. Are you following me? Simple. So it is just copied. Like that you can enter any sort of data. One Python program also you go for it. What is my things? File display. Same program I will go for it. File copy example1.py. File copy example1.py. Sample.data. Python program also copied. Python program also copied. Go to the sample.data. It is after the Java program. It is our beginning data because I'm going for appending or not. So for text file, students. So Java program now. And the last you see what is happening. Copying the content of one file into another file. Python program itself is copied. Understood? Online students. So I hope it is more clear for you people. So this is very, very important. So here, file copy. Students, if you look at this entire thing, we are copying and displaying everything is done. These are all called what? The content of one file dealt with that. Read function, write function, reading and then writing function. Right? One more. Write down. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will copy an image. 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 Do you know image copying? Do you know images? Images. Image files are called what files? Come on. Binary files. How many types of files? Number one, text file. One more is binary file. Already said to students, you must be careful enough. So concept is already there. Binary files are indicated by a letter called what? P. Binary files are indicated by a letter called B. Text files are denoted by a letter called T by default. So today I'm going to copy the binary file. So let us go to the binary file copy. Very, very important. Here you have written R now. You can write happily. RT, you can write it RT. RT. What does the T stands for? Text file. Copy one more time. Copy one more time. RT you have written now. Some data you take it. Student one dot data you will copy. So let us run this now. Let us run this now. So I'll say student one dot what is that? Data. So I'm writing sample dot data. It is also copied. See, that is a text file. By default, it is a text file. Go to the sample dot data. Already there is some content is present. Already there is some content. Index of the files. Java program. Next is called what here again? Python program. And also containing what? Another file data called what? Some more data is copied. So this indicates what? RT stands for what? RT stands for what? Run. Open the read mode. And what is this T stands for? Text file. Even previously also I can write what? RT I can write it. But if I don't write a T means it is by default taken as which file? Text file. So today we are going for which concept? Binary file copy. That's the image copying I want to do it. So let us move to the image copy. Simple. Same to same. We'll go to. So what is this? Image copy. Image copy example.py. Image copy example.py. So here program for copying an image. Program for copying an image. Image. So in the bracket, what is that? Binary file. Binary file. Start. First of all, you need to have an image or not. Same, whatever the file task you have written, same task will be there also. I'm not going to change anything. Just to see what I'm going to do it, I'll copy. Here I'll write one small thing called what source file does not exist. I'll copy the same code. Here I'm writing like this. So this part I'm going to remove and I need to take one image file. I will take it. One image file I'm going to take it. That image file I will write it, student. I'll write the name of that. Compulsory you need to write what? B. You need to write a compulsory B. What that B stands for? Binary file. That file must be compulsory supposed to write. So take some image, student. Take some image. So in your system, when you are practicing, take your own image. You have movie also. Movies are there in your laptop? Are there? Not there. You said like that. You have movies, right? There are not there. There. That movie name you take it with a complete path. No problem. Watching movie in your laptop, nothing wrong. But don't go to theater and watch it. Don't go to theater and watch it. Watching movie in your laptop in your relaxation time, no problem. Don't spend money on watching movie. Okay. So listen songs. Prior to that, read notes first. When you feel that you are perfect in a subject, you do other aspects. So without reading, watching movie, reading everything, doing everything other than studies, no problem. There is no use of it. So here I'm going to write the image. So I will take one image. I'll take one image. I'll go to Google. So I will take my image from the Google and I will go for AVR images. I will take it. So I will take these images which are available here. So images here. There are so many images are there. I'll take my image. I'll open into new tab. I will download it. Students. Open, copy the image. I'll copy the image or save the image. I'll go for, it is available. Wherever you like it, you can save it. Where I'm going to save it, for example, 7 a.m. files. In the 7 a.m. files. I will go for keeping in the notes. So I'm going to give it as what? AVR.png. PNG. I'm taking it as a PNG. Are you able to follow? JPG also you can take it. So I'm taking save. So it is downloaded, student. So here, online students, if anybody did not see me, you have seen me today. So go to the place. It is downloaded, student. It is downloaded. You come to the 7 a.m. files. You come to this place under the notes. This is the image I just downloaded. You open it. This is the image you have. Open it into this place and paint. This is the image what you have. Okay. Now that image I will copy. What is the path of that? You take the complete path of that. Go to this place, in our place. Here I'm writing. You take this now. So I will write it. I'm writing KVR.png. I'm writing KVR.png. I'm writing double slashes. So I'm writing double slashes. Here also double slashes. Here also double slashes. I'm writing. So that RP destination file, I will also open it. It is not necessary to write destination file. I will take one more type of file, DEST file. I will take it. Here I will write it as what? Something like Python faculty dot PNG. I will take it. PNG. I will take it. And I will open into which mode? WB I am opening, or AP I will take it. WB. Because both of them are what? Binary only. So I'm writing compulsory RP and WB. If I don't write B, you will get what? Error. Error will come. So type error will take. Type error is coming. Okay. WB. And same. Read the pixel data from the source file. Read and write that data to the destination file. Same. So I'm writing here image file content. Image file copied. Into where? Destination file. So let us, everything same. Only in two places I changed it. RB and WB. So doubt, ma? Doubt? Doubt is there? You asked me. Doubt is there? So look at that. So I'll go for running this. Only special thing is what? WB and RB. Everything is same. So here Python faculty is one of the new file which is creating now. So KLMNOP. So after K, this P will be coming. This file newly created. Try to run this now. So you are getting image file copied into destination file. So it was copied. Where is that file copied? Here. It was copied. You try to double click on this. You try to double click on this. This is a file created. And this was the file already which was present here. This was the file already containing. This was the file which is already there. So go to this place. This was the file which is already there. And this is the file which is already there with you. These are the files which are available here. There are two different files are available. These are the things which are available now. Are you able to follow? Right. Image file copy is easy or difficult? Come on. Easy. So what I did, I opened the file, source file image into this, destination file into this, which is going to be simple. It's not only simple image, you can take complete movie, you can copy into what? Another place you can copy. Okay, now? After going to that, copy your movie into another movie. With an extension you need to give, with an extension. How do you find the extension? Sometimes, for example, it is there. KVR doesn't contain an index. What is that? Extension is not there. Go to that, say what? Right click, say more options, properties you go. Properties. When you go to the properties, you will be getting what? Not the PNG is there. Like that, you can find the extension. If you don't give extension, you will get a problem. What, ma? Fan is no problem. You're boss, fan time, you read well. So keep the fan, no problem. Read well. So now I'll go to the point of it. Now I'm going to use it. Suppose if I don't use it, this extension, if I don't use this extension, you will be getting as what? What is happening? Source file does not exist, you will get it. Source file does not exist, you will get it. Are you following me? Right. So here, I'm going to enter into this WB here. WB here. Are you able to understand? You can take AB also, no problem. You can take AB also, no problem. So that part you need to take it. Even in data science level also, you are going to get it. Image processing, one topic itself will be there. What is that called? Image processing. What is the image processing? Exactly when you take your pic and how that will be, the pic is going to be edited. So many background effects will be there or not. That background effects is known as what here? Image processing. Right? By using OpenCV module, you are going to do a lot more operations in image processing of in data science level. Understand? Fine. So this is about image copy. Shall we go for next? Right on. One more example. Write a Python program. Manasa Ranjan Patra. Already modes I said, AB mode I said, all the things I said. Read the Python notes well. Already I said here, Python content, Python copy things I said. What happens when I say A? What happens I say W? I already said very clearly in the notes. You must read the notes. And I already said even in today also. You must follow the notes carefully. Right? Without reading the notes, if you ask like that, no use at all. Write a Python program which will Ranjan Patra, are you okay? So write a Python program which will find number of lines, number of words, and the number of characters of any file. Number of lines, number of words, and the number of characters of any file. That's called one type of determination of the code. One type of determination here. So let us go to the point back. Here I'm going to enter. What is this now? File count information. File count information dot example dot py. File count information example 1 dot py. Program for finding number of lines, comma, words, and what? Characters from any file. So I want to go for that. So how do you do that? If I take it, go to the example, student.data, here no data is present. No data is present. For example, I'm writing Python is an OOP. Is, next line I write, an OOP, I wrote it. How many lines are there? 2 lines are there. How many words are there? 4 words are there. How many characters are there? You can count all of them, including spaces also. But a small example I want to take. Later I'll apply for the bigger one. So this is the information about the simple lines that I want to go for it. How do you write the code for that? Now I'm writing. Now what should I do? You take enter any file name. So take it as what now? File name is equal to input of enter any file name. Enter any file name. To find that entire thing, enter any file name to find lines and then words and characters. Open that file name in which mode? With the open, I must say what now? File name, comma what? I need to say R. Is it mandatory to write R there? Is it mandatory to write R here? No, it is default, I can say. I don't write R. I don't write even RT also. R is default. Text file is also default. As what, FP. FP. So if that file name is not there, you will write what, right? And you will say here, the point is except file not found error, print of what? File does not exist. File does not exist. This is one thing. Now I'm writing with open file name as FP, where I need to read the data. See students, to easy finding, I will go for better. I will read the data from any file in the form of read lines today. Read lines, if I write it, read lines. Read lines returns what data? File data. File data is which type? List type. So it is easy for me to find the number of lines. Why? If I go for it, print of what data? File data. For example, I'm writing. Try to run this now. I'm writing here. What is my file? Stud.data. Stud.data, for example. What is coming? Come on. Python is one value. Is an another value. How many values are there in that? Two values are there. So it is easy for me to find out. Here I will write it. Print of what? Number of lines. Number of lines. Number of lines is equal to, I will write it. LN of what? File data. File data. Just a minute, you see. Number of lines. Enter this now. Stud.data. So I got it. Number of lines is equal to what? Two lines I'm going to write it. Suppose go to student.data. You just take it into one line only. Go to the place, try to run it. What I'm doing now, stud.data. So I got it one line only. Number of lines. Are you able to get it? So number of line maybe one or maybe more than one. Suppose if I go to stud1, stud1.data does not contain any file, does not contain any data over there. Stud1.data does not contain any file. Try to run that. Come on, stud1.what data. No lines. Number of lines is equal to what? 0. No data present over there. Now you try to run this program, the same program, what you are counting it. You say this number of files. How many lines are there? 11 lines are there. 11 lines are there. 11 lines of things are available. So this process I wrote it, but I wrote it directly len function. I used it. Without writing len also, I can use it. One more way I will print it. File data I'm printing. Be careful, students. Stud.data I will write it. Simple example. Here, stud.data. Of course, it is having stud.data. Next line I will press like that. Go to the place. Here I'm going to have it. Stud.data. So I got it. What? Two values are there. I will write one for loop. For loop I will write it. Are you following me? How do I write the for loop there? Come on. Line in file data. Because it is a list, I'm getting this line. You want to print a line? You can print it. So here I will say stud.data. You are getting that Python space because of \n and OOP is coming. You want to eliminate that space? You can write like this. You can say here stud.data. So you got it. Python is an OOP. How many lines? When first line is coming, here I will take one logic, student. What is the logic I'm taking? Number of lines is equal to 0. I'm taking. NL is equal to NL plus 1 I'm writing. Are you following me? So there I'm writing else part. Here I'm writing some information here. What is the information I'm writing? Printer. Number of lines is equal to dot format of what? NL. NL I wrote it. Dot format of NL I wrote it. So here you are writing. Try to run this now. Coming to this place. Here I'm trying to say. Observe, student. Stud.data. I'm writing it. What is the number of lines? 2. I'm not applying any len function here. I think you are following. Like that. I want to print what? Number of words is equal to 0. I will write it. Here I will write the statement for what? Number of words I want to write it. Tell me, how do you write it? Number of words. Online students, come on. Number of words is equal to number of words plus. So you are getting stuck up there. What the answer is coming? This one. This is the first line is coming or not? In this line, how many words are there? Come on. 2 words. So Dikshavi, for word in line you are saying no, mom. So coming to the point of it, this is going to be, go to the Python, because I already said, but you are not getting strike off. You have to get that. Come on. Excellent. Split that sentence. This is the S. You need to split. Yes or not what? Split off. When I split it, 2 words are coming. What I do is len of what? Yes or not split. 2 things are coming for that particular line. I hope you are following. Let us go to that. Here I will write it. NW is equal to len of what I am writing. Line dot what? Split off. Any other one line is coming. That line I am splitting. That splitting line I am going to take it what? Length of that list of elements. For that line, it is going to be taken. NW is going to what? First 0. 0 plus what is the line is coming? Python is. So many words? 2 words. 0 plus 2. It is 2 is there. It will go to the for loop again. What is the for loop? Next statement is coming. And OOP is coming. And OOP is called what? NL plus 1 is called 1. 1 plus 1 is 2 now. NW was already 2. LEN of what? And OOP is a split. It is again 2 more things. Earlier 2 plus 2. Now it is going to be called what? 4. And for loop is becoming false. Comes out and I want to print it. What is this now? Number of words. Number of words is equal to LEN of what? NW. NW I am going to say. So run this now. STUD dot data. STUD dot data. Number of words is equal to 4. I think you are following me. Next, I want to go for number of characters. I want to go for it. What are the characters here? Here, how many? 6. 6. 1 space, 7. 7 plus 2, 9. 1 backslash n. Come on. How many? 10. And 12. 1 space. 13. 13 plus 3.